I'm not advising any one of you to go to the rural areas and do some free service and all that. It's not feasible, and I'm not making that suggestion. But some amount of your time, at least motivating the people who are there, your own colleagues in the rural areas, what to do and what not to do, and perhaps a constant interaction with them, and a couple of visits, at least in a month or depending upon the availability of the time, I think would perhaps help to improve the situation. It's not an occasion to speak about the conditions prevalent in the government hospitals, how they have been neglected. And sometimes, forgive me if I say that they were deliberately neglected to promote the cause of corporate hospitals, with most of my friends sitting here are associated. It's a time that the governments, both at the center and the state level, should seriously consider to reinvent the past glory of hospitals, at least which we have seen, Gandhi and Usmania, and hospital at Vizag, is the KIM hospital in Vizag, and even college hospital at Guntur. They're almost in decay and process of vanishing. This is, of course, not something in your hands, but you will certainly bestow your attention to this aspect of the matter also. Second most important thing I wanted to have few words with you is the interface between law and the medical profession. Nowadays, when I talk to my own physicians and my own doctors, every time this topic crops up. So nowadays, it has become very difficult to practice, and we don't know who will sue us and what will happen to us. And this development, which was hitherto not known to this part of the world, of course, people have become conscious about their rights and about their dignity and about the value of their life. They are testing. They are questioning the medical profession. What I wish to say is this: as long as the interaction is healthy and not speculative, not intended to harass any particular doctor or a cardiologist or a physician, this particular development that has taken place in this country is to be welcomed even by the medical profession. There may be 3 or 4 options available in a given situation to a doctor. No court, no law is going to question you as to what was the proper option you could have exercised in these circumstances. It depends upon your own experience and the condition of the patient and your understanding of the problem. But your indifference, your callousness and carelessness in attending on a patient is certainly a matter for concern. It's an area that requires interference by the courts, and a course correction is inevitable, which has to be accepted by all of us. Yeah, there used to be days when you go to a doctor, no questions are allowed. He will just simply take pad and say, scribble something and says, ye goli le lo, kam ho jata, chale jao bas. But now you also interact with the people and then start asking questions and carefully listen to what the patient is telling you. These are all the welcome developments on account of this intense interaction between medical and law fields. This all of you must welcome, and there is no reason to grumble for it. The only persons, yes, sometimes there is a speculative litigation, and in India, particularly litigation means lot of time and resources, we are aware of it. But if you look at the development of law, what the Supreme Court has said in recent years, a great respect has been shown to the medical profession where question of exercising choice or option comes. There were two options. Nobody can ask you why you have selected only option A. Of course, you have an explanation, even if that is questioned. But you will not be penalized for exercising option A instead of option B. These are certain areas where all of you must have some basic minimum understanding. And please do not find fault with the system and the growth and development of law in this particular area. With these few words, I thank the President, office bearers, and distinguished friends here for giving me this opportunity to stand before you and share my random thoughts. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your forbearance.